See, this right here is the Fox bat. Now, when the Soviets built this, it had everybody fooled. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is make America get nervous and start getting innovative. See, when they saw this, it was fast, but people didn't realize it was fast because it was built out of hopes and dreams and the cheapest material that money could buy. America responded with the F-15. Now, this thing is absolutely insane. Why? Because it's basically like, I put it this way, the MiG-25 Fox bat, which I just showed you, would be the equivalent of a Hellcat. It can't turn. It has like the maneuverability of a BBW and some high heels. The F-15 is more like a Corvette. It's more refined. It was smaller than the Fox bat, and it was insane. As soon as you take off, it breaks the sound barrier. I'm no aircraft mechanic. I'm no rocket scientist. But the amount of thrust this thing have would be like waking up from an 8-hour nap. You don't stretch, and you lift 500 pounds. Man, listen, the F-15 had the Russians absolutely nervous and backed into a corner like the kids on Scared Straight. To put it simply, this jet nastier than an elderly man off a gas station pill. This thing nastier than a pastor's wife selling coochie on Christian Mingle. This thing nastier than a 5-year-old's hands after eating Cheetos and touching an iPad. Meaning they've put foot to ass 104 times, and nobody even fought back. Well, probably did, but it didn't mean anything. All I'm saying is, how is it, like, how do you face off against a jet with more thrust than Chris Strokes? It makes no sense. This a bad motherfucker in every sense of the word. This right here is an angel of death or hell in the sky or AC-130 gunship. And they mean gunship quite fucking literally. There's a legal Glock switch on this motherfucking plane, aka a Gatling gun. There's a 40mm cannon and a 105mm howitzer. Why the fuck do we need a gun that's about as big as the largest dildo at the adult store in case the opposition wants to fuck around and find out in a timely manner? Bro, y'all ain't hearing what I'm saying. They gangster lean a plane sideways like it's the early 2000s and you listening to Mike Jones and Paul Wall tipping on fofos. Bro, they are gangster leaning a plane to shoot hot and spicy dildos at you. It ain't clicking, is it? And this is the fucking round that they shoot out of the 105mm howitzer. He holding this bitch like he caught the biggest fish in the Mississippi River. He holding this bitch like a Heisman Trophy. He holding this bitch like a newborn 5-year-old. I gotta get it out. They about to dunk dick on you. What you're looking at is the Black Dragon 240mm howitzer used by the U.S. military all the way back in World War II. Look at this. This is not even a howitzer, bro. 240mm. You're going to give the moon a new asshole. 240mm. Do you have any idea how big of a shell this thing fires? Dude is standing next to a 240mm shell, bro. He is essentially standing by a goddamn fire hydrant. Hell no, one of these hits you, you're going to be wiping your ass with some nubs. Won't be an ass left to wipe. Hell no, you think that's crazy. The B-52 Stratofortress, aka Grandpa Buff, yeah, this thing has a wingspan wider than your grandmother's ass and a pair of TikTok spandex tights, probably as old as she is too. When they built this thing, your grandmother was throwing that ass in a triangle. They literally treat the B-52 like an iPhone. They just give you the same fucking bomber with different upgrade. Let's just say you want an ass whooping expedited at the speed of sound like by tomorrow, right? Yeah, that's when you call the B-1 Lancer, aka the Bone. They also had an upgraded model called the B-1R or the Boner. Get it? Boner. Ha! Let's just say you want to annihilate any bit of hope that the opposition have for fucking with your boats ever again, right? That's when you call the A-10 Warhol. This thing has more holes than Janice Griffith. Hell no, bro. You getting hit with the biggest dildo at the goddamn sex shop, bro. You getting hit with an extended clip on a Red Bull can. That is a Samuel Adams beer bottle fortified to fuck you up with depleted uranium round. And then they gotta load this big bitch like a slot machine. There ain't no goddamn way. Boy, America truly be trying things. There was a point in time where it seems like the sky was the limit for America, right? As far as the army. This was a prototype anti-tank football Nerf grenade. This has to be the scariest thing that anyone could have ever dreamed of, bro. Like, imagine if somebody hired the Cowboys football team to chunk these things a whole football field or two away. I'm talking about, like, just think about this for a second. Imagine if they turned this thing into a nuclear bomb. Bro, it'll only take about 50,000 of these dropped from an AC-130 to make somebody's day a bad one. You get hit with one of these, bro, it'll probably be like an African elephant shaking its ass on your head. This some shit you find in Fallout 4. He making sure this goddamn thing don't fall. He gripping the hell out of a strong thumb ass boy. Ain't no way they couldn't hire me to handle anything like this. And this is just what they allow us to know. This is what they let us know. This is just something that they tell us. Imagine what we don't know they've built. Boy, this a bad motherfucker. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. When the opposition see this flying fucking tank with wings, they go, let me tell you something. Y'all ain't understanding how crazy this is. They built a plane around a gun that's as big as a fucking Volkswagen Beetle. Not only that, but the cockpit made out of titanium. So you can shoot any round you want at this motherfucker, and you not finna get nowhere but piss them off. Why? Because the first thing you about to hear is like a newborn child taking a shit. No, y'all, no, you ain't, no. It's about to like a wife that don't believe where you was at 4 a.m. Oh no, this motherfucker is a Glock switch with wings. I done said it before. Any gun that goes that is a Glock switch. We familiar with the sound in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm not hearing what I'm saying. America really are some gangsters because they come back and spin the block. If the first one don't hit you, the second one will, and they don't miss. See, they got y'all thinking in Call of Duty, if these depleted uranium rounds from this motherfucking gun hit you, you just gonna be sliding around on your ass till somebody revive you. That's a bullshit lie. There won't be nothing. You won't have an ass. Oh, the gun on this bitch is so powerful, so motherfucking destructive, that they have to shoot it in short bursts because the fucking plane will fall out the sky. We ain't even talking about the missiles yet. Either them are Hellfire missiles. I don't know what the fuck type of missiles they is, but if the gun don't work, by some fucking chance, they spin the block and hit you with some missiles. They finna take you to Pound Town like Sexy Red. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the USS Wisconsin. Now, a lot of people in the Navy suggested that I talk about this particular ship because they thought I was giving the Air Force too much shine. Now, before we go any further, I am the black car guru, not the military guru, and this is all just a side mission. One day off the coast of North Korea, a group of Koreans with an artillery battery decided to fling a 155 or 152 millimeter shell at this particular ship. Now, let's stop right there. You see, the USS Wisconsin and its crew are about as dangerous as a full-grown male African elephant during mating season. You see, the North Koreans have officially just spun the Wheel of Fortune and won a lifetime supply of fuck around and find out. They cocked every motherfucking gun on this ship in the direction where the shell came from, like TIs had in the early 2000s, and eliminated an entire direction. They couldn't find the motherfuckers who did it, so they eliminated the direction they were in. I'm just glad I wasn't on the receiving end of it, and that shit happened damn near 70 years ago. USS Wisconsin was like... The other ship's radio to them was like, hey, calm down, big dog, calm down. Temper. Now, this bad motherfucker right here is an M1A2 Abrams. This bitch heavier than a train full of twerking elephants on a party bus. This motherfucker here is scary. Listen, think about this for a second. You think you safe because you behind several brick walls. This motherfucker, ooh, shit, it don't even shoot shells. Now, that right there is a 120 millimeter smoothbore cannon. This bitch don't shoot shells, it shoot problems, solutions, and everything in between. Talking about 7.62 machine guns, infrared technology, all type of shit. But what fucked me up is these no longer use V12s. We are way past that. This bitch pretty much uses a jet engine, a 1,500 horsepower jet engine, propelling this bitch to like a total of 42 miles an hour. Now, you probably saying, man, that's crazy. But remember, this motherfucker heavier than your mom before high school graduation. And you probably saying, oh man, 42 miles an hour. No, dude, this thing has a range of 265 miles. Imagine the fastest fucking turtle in the world with Mike Tyson arms on that motherfucker. That's how scary this is. But I'm gonna tell y'all what sealed the deal. This metal Major Payne looking motherfucker right here is Brawl from the 2007 live action Transformers movie. This is Megatron's right hand man. Every time I see an Abrams tank, this is what the fuck I think of. Matter of fact, anytime I see somebody in the army fully kitted out, this is exactly how the fuck they look, in my honest opinion.